In Final Jeopardy today, we're dealing with awards. Let's show our players the clue. In the 50-year history of Saturday Night Live, he's the only cast member to have won an Oscar, and it wasn't for a comedy. 30 seconds. Good luck. We'll begin with Paul Swain, $3,600 coming into Final Jeopardy. His response, Bill Murray is not correct, I'm afraid, Paul. What did you wager? Nothing to lose. He bet it all, drops him down to zero. But Scott Riccardi ran away with this thing with $34,200. What did he come up with? Didn't come up with a response. I think it's not always remembered today, but of all people, Robert Downey Jr., briefly an SNL cast member in the 80s, in a time when they were bringing in some non-comedians. So Robert Downey Jr., Oscar winner for Oppenheimer. What did you wager, Scott? Ooh, a lot. He was betting for $50K. Instead, it drops him down to $18,400. But listen to this 8-day total, $201,301. Congratulations, Scott. A 9-game streak is on the line in Final Jeopardy today. Theater is the category, and this is the clue. The title of a Pulitzer-winning play from 2007 mentions this month, as does another winner 54 years prior. 30 seconds, players. Good luck. We'll come to Carl Adams on the end, who had $9,100. Nice comeback there. What month did you come up with? What is August? Correct. August Osage County may have given that to you. The older one, a little harder. Tea House of the August Moon. What did you wager, Carl? Didn't wager a penny. You stand pat at $9,100. Pete Johnston was in second place with $15,600. Did he think of August? He got it correct. Well done. What did you wager, Pete? $12,601. You now have a $1 lead over our champion. But he's been in this spot before. Scott Riccardi down by $1. But did he know it was August? He's correct. Did he wager that dollar? He wagered 4,000 of them. $32,200 today. And now a 9-game total of $233,501. Our players have wagered knowing only that Final Jeopardy has something to do with the U.S.A. Here's the clue. Its creator imagined it as a place for young and old, offering nostalgia of the past with exciting glimpses into the future. 30 seconds, contestants. Good luck. We'll start with Dave Richelsoff, who had $8,600 and wrote down, what is Disneyland? And yes, that is correct. Opened July 17th, 1955, 70 years ago this week. How much did you wager, Dave? You'll add $5,201, bringing you up to $13,801. Ivana Lopez was in second place with $13,800. Is she going to Disneyland? Oh, so close. What is Epcot? You were on the right track, Ivana. You wagered $3,800, so you'll be left with an even $10,000. But Scott Riccardi, hard to catch today with that $28,600. Was he correct? Did he know about Disneyland? He is correct. What will he add? Ooh, not much room to maneuver today. $0 bet. Another $28,600 today. And now he's a super champ with a 10-game total of $262,101. Scott and Marissa have made their wagers based on this Final Jeopardy category, American novels. Here's the clue. A critic described this novel as a man from down south sitting in a manhole up north and signifying about how he got there. 30 seconds. Good luck. We'll start with Marissa Cohen in second place with $5,200. What novel did you come up with, Marissa? What is On the Road? I'm afraid that's not the right one. You wagered lucky 712, I guess, leaving you with $4,488. Scott Riccardi has $40,000 in front of him. Will he be adding to it? His response was, oh, he didn't come up with it. This is Ralph Ellison's Invisible Man. A friend of Ellison's described the novel that way. What did you wager, Scott? Well, that takes a bite. You'll lose $20,000, knocking you down to a mere $20,000 for a half hour's work, Scott. And an 11-day total of $282,101. We'll finish our week with a Final Jeopardy about science words. Here's the clue. Expanding on a word created by a Czech playwright, Asimov coined this term in 1941 for a branch of science that didn't exist then. 30 seconds. Good luck. We'll begin with our physicist, Amin Ismail. Good category for him, $2,600. And he wrote down, what is robotics? That is correct. Karel Čapek coined the word robot. Asimov coined robotics. How much will you add here, Amin? You wagered $105. You now have $2,705. Julia Broussard came into Final Jeopardy with $6,200. Did she know it was robotics? She got it as well. She wagered nothing at all, so she'll finish probably in second place with $6,200 because Scott Riccardi once again could not be caught today, $22,400. Will he be adding to that? He had robotics. He's an engineer. He should know it. How much did he wager? $8,000 brings him to $30,400 today, and now a 12-day total of $312,501. Thanks for being with us this week on the Alex Trebek stage. We'll see you on Monday. There's plenty more Jeopardy where that came from. Click the subscribe button to stay in the loop.